was, there was nothing I learned from you. You drained me of all my confidence and taught me to hate my existence. You weren't there for me. You were there for the money or for the clout. All right, and I'm gonna read that one more time. There was nothing. One more time. Sorry, let me wait for this wind to kind of pass. So, there was nothing I learned from you. You drained me of all my confidence and taught me to hate my existence. You weren't there for me. You was there for the money or for the clout. All right. There was no satisfaction, right? I feel like even as I'm doing this reading, right, I have to be real patient with this shit. I have to be real patient with this fucking weather, with this fucking wind, and I feel like you're being real patient, trying to keep your mouth shut, trying to keep your mouth on what's right in your life, not what's wrong, or not the things that people have done to you that was wrong, the path that has led you to face your demons or face whatever's coming for you. I feel like there was no path laid out for you, right? At the end of the day, there was no parental, there was no guardian, there was no one to really protect you, truth be told. And I feel like that has led you to a place of believing in some sort of a higher source, higher power, or larger energy, maybe a larger collective, that love overrules all, or that God, or whoever the fuck you believe in, Buddha, whatever the fuck you believe in. It somehow has connected you to a source of success. It's success at all is what I'm picking up on. It doesn't really have to be something extravagant like a couple mil. I mean, if you got that shit though, a couple mil or anything like that could have brought you towards having your own family or having your own fortune in some type of way, right? Like I said, nothing was paved out for you. You was the trailblazer in the situation. I feel like in several instances you danced around this topic of what I deserve out of all this, right? You dance around this topic of what you deserve out of your own finances versus what your kids deserve. Or I feel like you never maybe prioritize yourself or put yourself forward until now. And that's what's so new about you. That's why you're being treated so differently or looked at so differently. That's why different energy is coming towards you. That's why different money is coming towards you. It's because you've changed your outlook in some type of way, where now you feel more secure in yourself. You feel like you deserve something greater than what you've been getting. You feel like you deserve to heal. I know you're still healing, but you deserve that piece, that part, even if it is chaotic, even if sometimes you do deal with mood swings and that. You deserve this part of yourself back. I feel like most of it is your confidence. I feel like the fear of survival, the fear of surviving other people's trauma and drama and bullshit has kind of taught you this next level version of defensiveness, trying to battle off people or trying to run away from people versus trying to accept people who are triggering your awakening or your healing phase. And that's why I feel like even though y'all are attracting good energy, it doesn't necessarily mean that y'all are accepting that good energy. I think that get your little ass Stubby. Stubby's a Taurus as well, y'all. So, don't let her sneak up on you. She a Taurus. She coming out here with all her mood swings. But time and time again, I think you've proven to yourself that you do have a place here, a goal here, something important to sell or to do, to infringe onto others. You have a mess. Limit yourself. If you limit yourself to this idea that you have to fight every single day, you gotta fight every tooth and nail, motherfucker. You trying to stab someone's eyes out, motherfucker. You trying to do the most. If you live this philosophy that you have to fight versus own what you got versus accept what you have, no matter what anybody says. instead of fighting other people for what you got. It's like, you know you have a talent. You know you have something big here. You know you're sufficient enough. You know that you found a way to live and it's successful, it's spectacular, and that you can share it with others in your position, or that we're in your position, and make that dough. You know, like there's so much that you could do. There's so much that you could do. I think you're just stubborn to that change. I think you're stubborn to seeing other people change. I think you're stubborn towards giving others help or the security that you once needed. I think that you're afraid. You know, even if you are a healer, I think that that's why you keep such a distance. I think that's why you try to keep yourself like, you know, separate, or you try to like put a wall, and you try to build this huge, ginormous motherfucking wall around yourself, around your heart, around, like I say, your healing qualities. And that's something that was taught to you, something that was learned, that needs to be ripped out and shredded. Okay, it's a thing where you think that survival of the fittest, okay, survival on your own, being the only one to survive this, is important. And that's why I'm going to disagree with you. You need a group. You need a group setting. Taurus needs a group setting desperately, because they always wander aimlessly. They never, they know how to trust their own nose, but at the end of the day, is trusting your own nose the only thing that you can do? Do you have other tricks up your motherfucking sleeve? Do you have other ways of living that could be beneficial for you and the people around you? Or are you going to continue to think selfishly? Okay, are you going to continue to think selfishly? Are you going to continue to dance around people, walk on glass, and try to separate yourself from the rest of humanity and society because you feel that it's more helpful towards you to do that, right? It's the easiest path for you, even though you know that there's other people out there suffering, even though you know that you feel guilty and that you feel bad, that you feel like shit. Sorry, let's wait for that wind. Let's wait for that wind. Let's let it settle. Let's let it simmer. Y'all don't understand that y'all could cough and be of help to somebody. Y'all can motherfucking cough and be of help to somebody. That's not what I'm saying. Like your throat chakra, your voice, your vocals, your there's something to do with it, right? There's something gold that's coming out your mouth or coming out your throat. You know, you got some nice breath. You got some nice teeth. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's somewhere, and it's something, and it's golden, and it's an opportunity, but it's also something that can really, really help you gain traction in your confidence. You almost need people hyping you up in this way from a talented perspective versus a body and a sexual perspective. Because I feel like that's always placed on you, justice in the upright. Yeah, Libra. So this is like always everyone making proposals, marriage opportunities, people trying to give you contracts that are based on falsehoods, that are based on scamming, falsehoods, things that are based on your sexual experience, your sexual qualities. It really does scare you though. Yeah, look, because there's women out here or there's men out here who have fallen for the same motherfucking thing. The same thing that you know people keep offering you, and you know this, right? That's why you're being careful with it. That's why you're trying to hold yourself to being the fortunate one that didn't fall for the tricks and the tips and the fucking the rabbit face. The person that was going to take your body or take your interest and twist it and turn it and run away with it. You know, like when you think of this story, you know, fucking rabbit in a fucking turtle. Like the turtle took the long way around. Don't get me wrong, that nigga took the long way around, but he still made it because he didn't rush them. Because he didn't accept help from none of these motherfuckers. He didn't put like an extra kick to his foot. He didn't put a rocket on his ass and try to fly towards the fucking end game. What he did was take the long way around, but he still kept on forward. And he was slow as a motherfucker and still kept busting his ass. He didn't give up. No, at the end of the day, his friendliness, right? That's what gave him the chance to grow. His friendliness, his trust in his peers and his friends, even the fucking hare himself, even the devil himself. Even the people that was trying to take him motherfucker down, trying to trash on him, trying to talk shit about him, even those people, he ended up being friendly and kind to and smiling in their face. He didn't even need an ounce of evil, an ounce of stress, an ounce of like anxiety, because he knew at the end of the day, he's like, well, I mean, Mr. Hair, you know, I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna win, but it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna let you have your fair share, your fair shot, your fair chance. You know, I'm gonna be humble about this shit. I'm gonna say that even though, you know, I'm slower than you, even though I'm this and this and that, I've been practicing and I'm gonna get my shit done and did. And there ain't nothing that you could do about it, Mr. Hair, but you can keep going and doing your motherfucking thing anyways, right? You might be faster than me, right? But I'ma still get my job done, my shit done. And people might be mocking you in your face. They might be laughing, breathing heavy, and doing all this extra shit, eyeing you down, giving you the side eye type shit. I think people view you as competition because you are alone out here and doing so well. Because you have nobody on your side and you're doing so well. So they're trying to imagine if you did have somebody to inflate your ego or to give you the finances or to give you the power that you're looking for. You know, they imagine what it's like to see this version of you that is like glitzed in gold and diamond, and like where somebody picks you up and is able to inflate you to being like a king or a queen level type. You know, you already at that pinnacle stage, right? You already at that like Page of Pentacles stage where you're like you trying to, you fumbling through the finances, but you still got like a steady thing, a steady flow. They are just right now like your competition, the people that is looking at you sideways, the people, you know, this could, I feel like family most of all is seeing you like, if you do get the fucking, they're sitting there like, if this person gets wind or catches wind of the fact that they could just like simply apply themselves to this, then they gonna blow up, and that's just gonna be scary, and we gonna be left behind like a motherfucker. Because like I said, y'all been doing this alone. Y'all always travel alone. Y'all were, you know, I see abandonment here. I see abandonment of a paternal figure. I see nobody there to be your rock, to be solid behind you as some sort of safety, some sort of support. It was always like you're left out on the motherfucking burner. Nobody cares what you do. Nobody cares what you own. Nobody cares where you go with yourself. So there was no one there to tell you, hey, good job, Taurus. Hey, you know, you rock steady, bitch. You rock steady, like you got this shit. Like nobody gave you the confidence to go. You gave yourself the confidence, and that's a powerful story, right? That's a powerful story. But with that story, can you last that way for the rest of your life? And the answer is no. You can't keep fleeing from the love that the universe, that everyone's energy is trying to give you. You can't keep fleeing from that shit. Okay, I feel like I heard this niggas a munch. I don't know why I heard that song by Ice Spice. This niggas a munch. I don't know if she's a Taurus or not. She might be a Taurus, but when I think of Ice Spice, right, she's very beautiful, very beautiful. You know, she's talented in the means of selling herself. You know, she didn't sell herself short. A lot of people are so jealous of her, right? They're so jealous of her. She got that gingery hair type shit. She stands out. They're jealous as a motherfucker, that, or they're sexually frustrated, sexually attracted to her. They're jealous though. You know that they feel that in their soul though, right? The fact that somebody, a woman, one, she's a woman. Two, she's got a different type of style, different type of voice. And three, she looked different. And you already know that all of these things combined is like makes her either the most loved person or the most hated person, right? But truth be told, if you judge her from that outside perspective, she has this outside idea. Whether someone else made it up or not, right? She had someone backing her. She had support because somebody knew that she was successful in them. Somebody looked at her and said, we know what you're capable of. Okay, we know what you're capable of, but can you wear this jacket? You know, we're about to give you this fucking jacket. You know, but I heard we're about to give you that Tunnel Snakes jacket type shit, but I don't even know where the fucking Tunnel Snakes is from. We're about to give you that biker jacket, bitch. You're about to be a part of the club and part of the group, but can you wear this jacket? Do you know the weight of this jacket? Do you know that you're either going to be loved or hated? Do you know that people are going to view you as toxic or plentiful, as honest or a liar? That people are going to view you in two separate worlds? Do you know that? Do you know how heavy that's going to feel? That you can never, ever, ever have consistency. That's always going to be pulled to the left or the right. There's not going to be no middle ground, right? That's what they're trying to say. It's like your step up is literally one step away. You know, some of y'all have to leave prior contracts. Some of y'all are trying to gain some sort of a contract. Some of y'all trying to make some sort of a contract, or maybe trying to get married. Some of y'all are having like really huge life choices happening right now. Really huge life shit, lifestyle changes, life choices. It's different, but it's worthy. It's worthwhile. Definitely upright. This is definitely upright transformation. Right? It's transitioning from being this cold detached, person who separates himself from society and kind of doing their own thing. You know, they find small successes, but like they, at the end of the day, they're stunted in growth level, because we exist here, especially as earth signs, we exist here as this larger than life being trained with others, trade our knowledge with other people, it's important because our acknowledgement of all of this is the most important. Our acknowledgement of all. You can't be afraid of people. You can't be afraid of people coming to you, asking you questions. And, you know, the majority of y'all, it's a lot of character. I feel like you can't trust nobody. You feel like you need to a lot of people. It's just you got kind of like something, it's just a whole entire person, the whole entire thing, a whole entire outline. But you got to remember, not just one person, every single person that wants to do that. The trials and tribulations, the true ones, the real ones, they start now with diffusing this fucking trust issue that you got with folks. The devil is like, this is what you're always afraid of. Is that people are going to run away with your talent, run away with this, run away with that. You are the one of the fucking talent. So regardless of where you go, regardless of what people try to run away with, you always own this talent. There's nothing that you have to hide. Nothing. Nobody's going to fucking puppeteer and control. Unless you do sell yourself short. And if you sell yourself short and you get there on a regular nasty dirty crowd, right? The people that you know is dirty, the people that you know is filthy. You know, even living in a filthy, dirty life, some people can see some sort of light in the end of the tunnel, and they can wade through the bullshit, the sewage, the nasty motherfucking people. But y'all Tauruses out there, y'all ain't the ones. You don't like playing. You don't like to sit in the ball. You know. You want what you want. To you, fight. If it's not fighting the good fight, if it's not fighting a fight where, you know, you get what you want fairly, then you don't want to fight at all. And sometimes y'all can be lazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have Taurus in me, and I know I could be that shit, but I don't never ever take that rough. This sign of that human level of emotion, I'll never do that, because it's just not built with it. I think that a lot of people have signs of guilt, right? It's like a lot of the people that might be in the industry, that might be in your particular round of things, they might feel like you are a threat to them because you're not willing to take this route of selling yourself. I feel like people are picketing, or like they're picking maybe at your talent, at your skill, because like I said, you won't take that offer of disrespect, blatant disrespect, dishonesty. You're not going to lie to the people that you're trying to give to. That pisses them off. It causes a lot of, like, I think self-hatred, egocentrism, right? But they're like, oh, well, this person's not going to do this and that because, you know, well, you know, they just want to look good. They just want to do this. They just want to do that. Well, of course you want to look good. This is your life. This is supposed to be the rest of your fucking life. You are supposed to represent the future growth, expansion, love, and growth. You're not going to change yourself for somebody else like that. This is the hard, like, you went through the hard knock life. You ain't trying to go through that shit again by risking yourself. Okay, so they're saying, like, they genuinely want you to fall back and listen to somebody else. I don't know who it is, what it is. This might also be like dreams and intuition type thing. They want you to fall back and listen to your intuition, or fall back and listen to yourself when you talk. When you're talking about other people in general, when you're talking about people who are coming towards you for help, for guidance, they want you to fall back and listen to them. Okay, this might also be a thing where, like, you need to ask for help. You need to, like, follow forward and do something that's out of the norm for you. You know, maybe people are always asking you for help, and now suddenly you need to ask them for help. Okay, this whatever this next project is really gonna stand out for you, because I feel like it's a product of you not trusting others. You being so distrustful and so, like, you feel like everyone's wild, that you just can't, you don't feel comfortable enough. You don't feel like you can lean back and allow somebody else at your neck. You know, and this could also apply to romance as well, and your sexual connections. You just don't feel comfortable enough with that shit. And they're telling you, you know, to let some time pass and to allow this in. Allow this in. Accept this. Accept this. Okay? I heard, like, tell that story walking type shit. You know? When I heard that, I think of, like, somebody who, like, you think that everyone is telling stories, everyone is someone built on lies on this earth. Because that's all you grew up with, that's all you grew up around. Was filthy fucking liars with no backbone. And because you grew with a backbone, it made you feel like everybody in this world has some sort of disloyalty, dishonesty. They cannot be trusted. But like I said, I feel like there's genuine people out here who are looking to you, looking up to you, looking at you, admiring your beauty, admiring your grace, admiring your voice, admiring your strength. Look, I just picked up the strength card. I didn't mean to pick up that bitch. So piece together the ones that are looking at you, are loving you, are wanting. It's less than envy. It's looking up to you. You know, it's acknowledge the fact that you stand out as a critical figure, as a parental figure to some folks. You stand out. You just do. You are a natural parent. A lot of people call Taurus the mother of the zodiac, and I believe that. I believe that Taurus and Cancer share this, like, heavy burden of motherhood. It's more like Taurus is like Taurus would be like the grandmother. Taurus is like the grandmother. Taurus has love that Cancer gives that easy love and easy flow. Taurus gives that tough love, and that's what's needed. You need a little bit of blunt force, you know. You need a little bit of that. You need a little bit of that, like, hey, I love you, but you need to fix yourself type shit. I love you, but you need to fucking fix your life. Fix yourself. And you need to start here, and there. Remember, but, you know, even behind that love, that grandmother love, that granny love, or that grandpa love, what you really need to know and what you really need to think about is the fact that not everyone's going to change this because we tell them to. But that's their choice. Right? If you believe in choice, if you believe in your own stubborn motherfucking faith, your own stubborn shit where you have, you know, you've checked all the boxes as someone who's independent, right? Then you can allow others to be independent, even if what they're doing to themselves is toxic. Just know that you do not need to associate with that individual or with that space or with that mindset. You can choose something else, someone else. You can choose to lead a life that does not include that, right? So there's some people that you're not going to be including on your journey, and that's just what it is. There's some people that, you know, there are some people that will never ever carry a backbone. You carry them your whole life type shit. They will never carry a backbone. They will never carry like that necessity, that urgency, that spark that you're looking for. And that's just something that you're going to do is say. Learn to be happy without it. Learn to be happy without that particular human being, because there's other human beings that will walk into your life and be more helpful to you and guide you and love you more than this individual ever has, or these individuals ever have. So it is what it is. You get rewarded either way. Coming up for y'all. Okay, it's more that lone traveler shit. But let's see what comes to come up, please. Okay, they're forcing you to go through it. It's a karmic debt. It's something karmic. It's something that you're bound to go through it. You have to go through it. You have to fight it. Okay? Yeah, you're going to be stuck and stagnant and trapped for a little bit more, probably for the rest of this month. But then there's a spark. 3 of Wands. Where does the spark come from? Okay. Communication. Okay, so you cut through and start communicating with others. You start asking for help, or you start giving people the help that they deserve. Giving people something to go off of. 5 of Chalices, you start changing your tune a little bit more. You start saying like, okay, I see you. I see what you could do for me. I see the contract. I see the finance. I see what could happen. Yeah, you're like, okay, I see it. You're leading this whole, I will start slow, I will tiptoe, and I will come together with another person who is confident, who shares the same goals as me, but I'm going to do it as slow as I want to. I'm still going to be this heavy, independent person, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to try. I'm going to try to reach out. I'm going to try to benefit from the situation, be unfortunate, because once you do trust yourself, okay, trust yourself and trust whoever this is trying to help you. Who is this trying to help you? Let me grab another deck here real quick, just real quick. Okay, person coming through look like a fire sign, potentially a fire sign. Who is this person? Okay, Scorpio, Capricorn, or Leo. Scorpio, Capricorn, or Leo. These are the people out here trying to help you. These are the people out here trying to help lead you. This could also be an energy that's coming through too. It does not necessarily have to be a person. It could also just be yourself. It could be an energy like that just starts surging through you all of a sudden. They're all very independent signs. Capricorn, as y'all know, that is the work bitch, work boss type shit. That's the person who is cutthroat, who is arrogant, who is aggressive, but at the same time they know how to get shit done within a very classy yet pushy and more like, I'm gonna push for exactly what I want and exactly what I deserve, no more, no less type shit, right? Scorpio is also very much a boss bitch, but they take others into consideration. They take their environment into consideration. They take the people that have supported them and helped them and loved them through this process into consideration. Okay, so that's what they're asking you to do. And Leo is like, you gotta realize and recognize that you are a star, that you are beautiful, that you are some people's rock, some people's idol. Like they look at you, look up to you, that they feel your energy and they feel calm and collected around you. They trust you with their life. That's what you gotta realize. That's what you have to accept. They trust you with their life. Could be a Gemini as well that trust you with their life, but there are people out here that trust you with their life. And that's what you gotta understand. That this ain't no motherfucking game. It ain't none of that. Okay? And some of y'all have to trust yourself with your own life. So moving forward, you gotta stop taking advice from others that have never went anywhere in their motherfucking life. Gotta start trusting your goddamn self when it comes to signing these contracts or signing out these loans or with your own finances. You gotta stop allowing other people to dictate your path, because that's what's gotten you stuck. Maybe waiting for others has gotten you stuck. waiting for them to catch up to you has gotten you stuck. Right? Too much focus. Not to let okay? Knock them out. We dismiss. We'll end of discussion. We don't discuss anything. We don't wait months with nothing, no retribution, no collection. It's a dream of yours. It's a dream of yours. That dreams are coming to fruition to reality. That's what you gotta see. That's what you gotta realize is that the only way that this shit is gonna start up for you is if you start your goddamn fucking self. Start the shit your goddamn fucking self. The only way you're gonna ever see anything come out of this situation is that if you start looking into things, start doing your research, start asking yourself more questions, asking yourself more questions. You start putting your opinions in your life out there. You have to. It's like a sacrifice thing, right? You know, you feel like you're sacrificing something, but you're not really sacrificing. It's like this is not a sacrifice for less. It's a sacrifice for more. So that's what you do, right? Everything else, I got different signs, right? I'm gonna take that as a sign. That bitch is neon. What's that? What's that burner sign on, yo? Man, I'm pulling in my car just to see. What's that burner sign for? I'm just gonna walk right up to it. What's this burner sign for? 4 months. Lean on me. Lean on me, I will be alright. Okay, for some of y'all, this is a guide or an adversary of the spirit. Lean on me and I'll be alright. Trust me, and I'll be your guide. I will be your rock. I will be your rock. I am not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. That's just the truth. I am not going anywhere. Lean on me and I will be your rock. Yep, you are fortunate. I will be your rock. I will bring you the security. I have an experience guy grandpa, fucking mom, whoever the fuck is up here spinning on me and shit. That's it. I see holy shit. Yeah, that's not even a fucking dream. Like, it's not a blue tail and a fucking red body. That bitch is crazy. Alright, so I appreciate y'all. Y'all never